Hey air signs, welcome to your weekly messages for August 2nd through the 8th. Holy cow, August. It's crazy. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, welcome. And hey cross watchers. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All of my information is in the description box below. So if you would like to book your own personal reading, check out my website, follow me on social media. All of the info is below. And if you are returning, hi, welcome back. I do try to keep it PG-13 on the channel, but sometimes words fly. So if you are in mixed company, earbuds are recommended. Sometimes I drop the S-bomb. So we've got some stuff going on this week, astrologically speaking. The full moon is on the 3rd, and it's in the sign of Aquarius. So Leo's, because we're in Leo sun sign season, and the full moon, the moon's in Aquarius. So Leo and Aquarius, you guys are going to feel this one a bit more impactfully than the rest of us. So it is, Aquarians, I love you. I do. My mom's an Aquarius. And you guys are so good at looking at the big picture. You're very community minded. And a lot of people think because you're the water bearer that you're a water sign, when in actuality, you're an air sign. So there's a duality there. And you guys are really good at being individual while you're part of the whole. You're very quirky and eccentric and in the best possible ways. Like that's why people love you. So you have an emotional intelligence about you. You really like deep conversations. So the water, those of us who are water signs, like I'm a Pisces sun sign, so we are not afraid to swim the depths of the emotions and get down and dirty in there. But you also have the ability, the intellect, the communication, all of the air qualities as well. So you like deep conversations. You want to know what makes people tick. Why do people do or say the things that they do and say? Coffee chat's not for you. Small talk it's just boring. It's like, why would we waste our time? You want to get into the nitty-gritty, into the details. So that's what this full moons are great for, releasing that which no longer serves us. So kind of embody that energy as for everybody as your like I have my full moon release ready to go. It's been ready for a couple of days and sitting under my grid so that during the full moon I can go out and do my burn ceremony. Cue Philippa Sue singing Burn. That's Hamilton, if you didn't know. Love it. It's great. Watch it. You should. And the soundtrack is phenomenal. Anyway, that was my little plug, my unpaid plug for Hamilton. It's just great. I'm a musical theater nerd anyway, so there's that. And then also just expect the unexpected. There's some unexpected change coming with this full moon for everybody. So just be flexible and adaptable and keep an open mind. Be open to what the universe is revealing to you. Surrender. Surrender to the universe. Full moon. We have 4 planets and an outlier that are in retrograde. So we've got Uranus, which is all about independence. We have Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, and that's Jupiter is very expansive, so this is about spiritual growth. Saturn, which rules Capricorn, karma. So here's the PG-13 moment. Karma's only a bitch if you are, right? If you sow wildflowers, you're going to reap wildflowers. If you sow prickly thorns, you're gonna get prickly thorns. Karma's just about balancing. It's a balance energy. That which you sow shall you reap. So that's what that is, karma, how to balance out your karmic wheel. Pluto, that's about our shadow self. So we let our demons come out and play for a little bit, pat them on the head, send them along. Don't spend too much time in there. Don't let them drag you down. But it's important to embrace that shadow self and to understand yourself better as to, like Aquarian says, why do you do the things you do? Why do you say the things you say? Why are you the way that you are? Good, bad, and different. Doesn't matter. Shadow self-work. And then the outlier, Chiron, the wounded healer. So Chiron has been in retrograde for a little over a month now and will continue through mid-December, December 15th-ish. So he's going to be bringing up some emotional wounds. And it's not to punish you. It's to give you the opportunity to heal. That's all. That's it. The opportunity to heal. So, I know as air signs, you're not super into the emotional stuff, but it's going to bring it up for you to heal it. And then on the 8th, we have Lionsgate, the 8/8 Lionsgate. So every year on August 8th, the star Sirius, which is the brightest star in our sky, aligns with Earth. So the star Sirius is exponentially brighter than our sun in our solar system. And it's like something like 26 times brighter than our sun. So it's the brightest star in our sky. And some people consider it the spiritual sun. So there we go. We got the earth and the spiritual, the two worlds merging. And it's just this huge influx. As we get closer to the 8th, the portal opens wider and wider and wider until it's fully open. And it's just all of this influx of cosmic energy coming in and filling us, changing our DNA, upping our DNA, light codes of activation, spiritual growth, spiritual awakening. And it's also when the Orion's belt aligns over the pyramids at Giza. So we've got some ancient Egyptian influence in there too, which makes the history minor in me extremely excited. I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was little until I figured, in Egypt, until I found out that you have to get hot, sweaty, and dirty, and no part of this is into that. So I have resolved myself to just, anytime there's a documentary about ancient Egypt, I watch it. Anytime an Egyptologist is talking, I listen. When we're in museums, I seek out the Egyptian section, as I do Greek and Roman, but I have just this reverence, and I'm always in awe of the ancient Egyptians. So I know that there's a past life thing there. So the nice thing is you just get to lay back and relax. So if you have a meditation practice, just add like 10 extra minutes, surrendering and allowing this to happen, these codes to come in and just awaken you and level up and all the things. If you don't have a meditation practice, just spend 10 extra minutes first thing in the morning or before you go to bed. And I know I'm somebody who thoroughly cherishes my sleep, so it can be challenging or get a little pushback to setting that alarm 10 minutes early. But the nice thing is, if you're falling asleep, if it's like, okay, I'm just going to allow this to come in, it's going to work its magic while you're sleeping. So that's fine. On your lunch break, take 10 minutes and go out to your car and listen to some beautiful music or a guided meditation and just allow. Journal about what you see, what you feel. Even if it's colors or numbers or something, it's going to mean something. So write it down. Appealing to the air sign intellect side, the analytical side for you guys. All right, let's see what messages want to come through this week. If I didn't say it already, gender is always neutral. So if I say he or she, it's the depiction on the card, like a king or a queen is a he or a she. Or it's the energy I'm picking up. If I say them and it's you, or if I say you and it's them, feel free to, as long as the storyline fits, switch the energy around, but don't try to shoehorn yourself into a reading if it's not your story. If it's just like, yeah, that's not what's going on for me, totally fine. Something in here might resonate for you, or check out your other placements. So if this is your sun sign, check out your moon, rising, and Venus. I suggest that for everybody because it might give you additional pieces to the puzzle or just resonate more for you. And then energy is fluid. Timeline, we're on different timelines. So these are the messages that want to come out right now, but they're not necessarily things that are happening this week. Or whenever you're watching this, it's when you're supposed to. 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is the Mystical Dreamer Tarot for the main spread, and then I'm clarifying with the Witch's Tarot. So I'll lay these out, and then I'll explain. Nice. All right, so the 10 of Pentacles, this is the happy family card in the house, the dog, the little white picket fence, like stability rings for this one because it's Pentacles. So you're financially secure. 6 of Wands in reverse, feeling defeated. We'll see what comes out when you clarify. King of Wands right here in the middle, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Kings I typically see as people who are older than you. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. King of Wands is somebody who's he's not controlling. He's parental and he lets you kind of make your own mistakes. He's very action oriented. He's in control. That's what I was trying to think of. He's not controlling, he's in control. Sets his boundaries, takes action, very action oriented. The 2 of Wands, so another wand here, fire energy. This is, you have 2 choices. This is about making a choice and acting upon it. And then the 4 of Cups. No, oh yeah, there was a reversal. I'm like, no reversals. So the 4 of Cups is kind of stagnant energy, boredom, complacency, just not feeling super victorious, not feeling very inspired, very nostalgic. Looking back, see those 3 cups there. The 3 of Cups is celebration and kind of looking back on those happier times. But if he were to look up, he would see that there is an Ace of Cups right here, a brand new beginning, a new offer, and that cup is full while the other cups are empty or knocked over. Nice. All right, Witch's Tarot. And there's a full moon. 1, 2, 3 of these cards, 4 of these cards. So in everything but the 10 of Pentacles, there's a full moon. So, okay, here we go. Let's clarify. All right, 10 of Pentacles. So this could be your focus. This could be something that you really want. Woo, hey. All right, so Death, sign of Scorpio. This is about transformation. This is about letting go. So if you've been hoping for the 10 of Pentacles and it's not happening, let it go. Or it could be that your relationship is changing somehow. I mean, it could be the end of the relationship because it's just not working. Maybe it's too stuck. There's no, like it's stable, but there's no passion. There's no fire. There's no emotional security. There's no nurturing. There's no love there. You're just basically roommates. Happens. Oh. All right, 7 of Cups in reverse. So feeling like you're, like you don't have a choice or you're being manipulated in some way. Ace of Cups in reverse. There's no love there. That's the problem. There's no love. Knight of Swords in reverse, complacent. Typically I see this as, oh good, because this is the nightmare card. This is anxiety. This is, could be insomnia. So you're sleeping pretty well and it's like, maybe you're too comfortable. I've never seen it that way before, but maybe you're too comfortable. And death comes along and is shaking shit up. 6 of Wands in reverse. And that could be because the Ten of Pentacles, I'm seeing this as a relationship, but it could be just family in general. Whoop. All right, yep, Four of Wands in reverse. Definitely a marriage is ending, or a long-term commitment. Even if you're not legally married, a long-term commitment ending. And you're feeling defeated. Two of Swords in reverse. So Two of Swords is usually about making an intellectual choice, trying to balance, like hanging in the balance. So this is, you're not making the choice from your head. Maybe it's from your heart. The Hanged Man in reverse. Some people see this as the sign of Pisces, but typically it's about taking a time out, just pausing, taking a look from another perspective. Maybe you're not seeing the other person's perspective, or maybe you're tired of waiting. You're tired of hanging around. You're like, all right, I did that. I'm ready to move on. The Empress. Embody this energy. She is all of the queens combined. She's very nurturing and loving, and she's the ultimate wife and mother. You can see she's typically depicted as pregnant, and that could be an actual pregnancy. It could be adoption. It could just be creativity and birthing a new idea. So something's going on. Something's percolating here. Nine of Cups. Something else is coming in. So when you release the old, something new comes in. Could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Knights I see is people who are typically your age, you know, about 5 years-ish either way. Whoa. All right, King of Wands. Ooh, Page of Swords, spying. So you could be spying on a fire sign, or they could be spying on you. Pages could be a younger air sign, so you guys. Just in general, it's kind of like, what's going on? What are they up to? What's happening? Maybe you're not trusting them, or maybe they're not trusting you. Whoa. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Hey. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Bear with me, guys. I know that was a ton of cards, but they told me to keep going. There's a story that's being told, so bear with me. Focusing on work. You're doing work. Doing the work. Or you could just be very focused on work, or they could be. Queen of Swords, hey guys. This is you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be another air sign, but I think this is you. Being all Queen of Swords over there. Intellectual, stimulating conversation, very balanced, very intuitive, in tune with the divine. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is not the seed you want to plant. Whatever is here, it's like, no. Or maybe it's like, that didn't quite come out the way I thought it would. I thought I was planting wildflowers and it came out prickly thorns. So there's that. The Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck. You've been happy, or at least you thought you were. And then along comes the Tower. I actually really love the Tower. I know, I'm weird, but what's new? Tell me something I didn't know. I love the Tower because what it means is something major is getting knocked down, and it's because it needs to. It's not working anymore. It needs too much repair, or we need to, it's basically, we need to build something better. So the Tower comes along, the universe comes along, blows everything down. And I know it's not pretty, like everything's on fire and people are falling out of windows, but it's just, it's change. It's the needed change. It's so much needed that the universe is like, let's just go ahead and knock it all down. But not everything falls, as you can see. The foundation is pretty stable. So it comes along and it knocks down that which is no longer serving you. And when you duck and cover, and then when you come out, you're looking for those bricks that are still intact because they're fortified. They're stronger for what they've been through. It's a metaphor for you. Those are the bricks you want to rebuild with. Queen of Cups. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy here. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is also my self-care card because see how she has her cup? But she almost looks like she's thinking about drinking from it. We can't pour from an empty cup. We gotta love ourselves too. And we also have to love ourselves before anybody else can love us. And I just put them down this way, and it's fantastic. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups are looking at each other. Not because they're opposing, necessarily, but because they have something to learn from each other. The Queen of Swords is like, maybe I need to, be a little more balanced emotionally. I need to show my emotions a little bit more. I need to take care of myself. I need to love myself. And the Queen of Cups is looking at the Queen of Swords like, what can I cut out that's no longer serving me? How can I be more intellectual? How can I be more connected to the divine? All those beautiful things. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever you planted isn't working. You're going back to the drawing board and you're like, that isn't exactly what I was hoping for. I planted wildflowers. I swear I did. And they came out thorns. So you're going back to the drawing board. Something broke your heart. Or someone. Whatever the situation was, maybe it was the tower, maybe the tower is because of this. This is the broken heart. Maybe somebody cheated, maybe somebody lied, somebody did something that broke your heart. Hence self-care. The Six of Pentacles. Even distribution of resources, wealth, time, energy, whatever it is. If this tower is the ending of a marriage or a long-term partnership of some sort, know that things will be evenly distributed if that's a fear of yours. Page of Wands in reverse. So younger fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Took me a minute. This is, see how he's kind of like, hey! So in reverse, it's more like, hey. It's that still small voice. It's more of a whisper. Three of Cups in reverse. I see this as cheating. So Three of Cups in, the Three of Swords. Quite possibly a third party situation going down. Karma in reverse. So this is Judgment. This is the Judgment card. But I love that it's called Karma because it's like, wait a minute, I thought I planted wildflowers and I'm getting freaking thorns. What the hell? This is also about not listening, because it's Judgment. It's about not listening to your intuition, not listening to your higher self, the divine, whatever messages are there for you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Nice. You're coming in out of the cold because of those evenly distributed, even distribution of resources. So you're like, no, I'm good. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to take my inspiration, my Queen of Swords. I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to cut out that which is no longer serving me. And the universe is going to have a tower moment that comes in and clears out the rest. Page of Cups in reverse. These pages in reverse. So, younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In reverse, it's like this isn't new. This is something that you knew. Maybe your person was with a younger fire sign. Maybe that third party or fire sign. Maybe water sign. Maybe that was the third party thing. Had to do with a younger water sign. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But you're not getting that message of love. And that's kind of what's messing you up here. So that's all with the Two of Wands. You've got a choice that you need to make. You've got a decision. You need to take some sort of action. Definitely towards self-care. All right, so Four of Cups here at the bottom. Oh, okay, nice, guys. So Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is typically when it's upright, it's about teamwork, looking at the fine details, etc. So you're more big picture now. Or maybe you're not feeling like you're part of the team because this is the Four of Cups in Four of Cups here. King of Pentacles in reverse, so earth signs. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We've got them all here. Everybody's here. The party's all here. So this is somebody, see how focused he is? So that's somebody who's maybe too focused on work, or maybe not enough here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Take it how it resonates. Very unbalanced and not grounded. Two of Wands in reverse this time. It's about not making the decision. So because you made a decision prior, you didn't make, maybe you feel like you didn't make the right decision. Or maybe you're looking back and you're like, maybe if I'd made a different choice, things would be different in some way. Ten of Cups. This is the emotional stability, nurturing a relationship that is just very emotionally fulfilling. And that's ultimately what you want. And maybe you're looking back and you're like, if I made a different choice, maybe this would have a different outcome. Maybe that would be the Ten of Cups. But don't stop chasing the Ten of Cups just because it didn't work out with someone else, or that situation didn't work out. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be happy. It just means that whatever happened, there's a lesson in it. Whatever happened, I know it's hard in the throes of it, but whatever happened for your highest good. I think I've said that to everybody today. Whatever happened for your highest good. There's a lesson involved. There are certain mile markers that we agreed to in our lifetimes. And, you know, you might have forks in the road where you make a choice, Two of Wands, you make a choice or you don't. The universe does it for you. And because not making a choice is making a choice, right? Then you're able to see how things would be different once we go for our life review. But there are certain mile markers that are unavoidable. They're going to happen. And we're going to have to come to them. Now, if we choose the right fork instead of the left, it might be a roundabout way of detouring, but we're going to come to this. If we had taken that left path, we're going to come to the same mile marker later on. So it's just a different way of going. Are you taking the scenic route, or are you taking the highway? Are you taking the bypass, or are you taking the highway? Right? Isn't that what they call it, the scenic bypass or whatever? Taking the scenic route, or are you taking a more direct approach? Either way, you're going to come to the same mile markers. That is something that I heard very clearly a few years ago in my own meditation. I get some of the best messages when I'm driving. And I was very much wondering if things would have been different in some way. If I had made a different choice or a couple different choices, how would things be different? And I heard very clearly, very loudly, they wouldn't. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything happened exactly the way that it was supposed to. I actually ended up taking a more direct route to a place that I would have been anyway. I just would have gone through some more trials and tribulations and tests that would have helped me see that I was not on the right path if I had taken that path. That actually what I did, I would have ended up exactly where I am regardless. So there are certain things that happen no matter what. Number 42, woman holding a coin. That reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Energy Oracle by Sandra. Yeah, Sandra Ann Taylor. She has a twin. So I had to make sure I was giving the right credit. Oh, and she's got a black kitty cat. I love it. So 4 and 2 is 6. And she is very Queen of Pentacles. Everything is just so. She's prim and proper. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing in that you have, the home is beautifully decorated, it's clean, you have a hot meal on the table, clean sheets, washed clothes, freshly pressed and washed clothing. beautiful plants, like everything is just so. And she's kind of like the ultimate party hostess. So sometimes she can get a little caught up in appearances, so you just have to be careful. But I love her energy. So no matter what is going on, you hold the coin. You hold the key. You are the one who is in charge of beautifying whatever it is that's going on in your world. And no matter what, you have the ability to make your world beautiful. Victory, number 28. This reminds me of Nike. 2 and 8 is 10. 1 and 0 is 1. Brand new beginning. It's beautiful. Just taking the energy of that card. Beautiful energy. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you're going to end up victorious. No matter what. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're fine. It's a victory. It's a well-deserved victory, a hard one. Maybe not hard, but you know. You put in the work and you do it and you work for it. All right, what wanted to come up? This is the Heal Yourself reading cards. Number 3, dreams. Gorgeous. Maybe look up tiger energy and the fairy there with her beautiful wings. So if you have a connection to fairies, here you go. Pay attention to your dreams. Focus on your dreams. So if you don't have a dream journal, make one. Start keeping track, especially right now with the portal opening. Whew, it can get pretty intense. I know I have. Last week I had a hell of a dream that I still so vividly remember that it's one of those dreams that it's like, that felt so real. I think that might have really happened. It could also just be your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, what map you have for your life. Oh, sadness, number 5. 5 is change. So this makes me think of the Tower and the Death card. I mean, that's some energy, guys. That is some really intense energy. So, I mean, if you need to feel your feels, do it. You might feel a little sad. You might feel nostalgic. You might feel like, what if I had made different choices? Let's see what you need to surrender. Go ahead and feel it. Just don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. Chiron. Chiron's coming through. He's like, all right, here's what you need to do. Here's some stuff that's bringing up the opportunity for healing. So let's see what you need to surrender. Whoa. Wow. Okay. No one else had cards jump like this. Air signs. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. 9 of Swords in reverse. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. So if it comes up, just imagine a circle of golden, purple, white, whatever combination thereof, and just breathe it. Release it. Let it go into the flames. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. You're fine. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. What did I just tell you? My own personal experience. It doesn't matter. You can choose whichever way you're going to go, but there are certain mile markers. And our soul always knows why we are here. All we have to do is tap in. Do a little check-in. Like, hey, 7 of Pentacles here. I need to see what's going on and if I need to revise anything. Surrender low self-esteem. There's a beautiful sunflower here. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Yes, you deserve. You deserve. Sunflower is also solar plexus. It's yellow. You deserve. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Let it go. Let it go. Channel Elsa. Surrender to your full power. This is Leo. Leo season. Leo the lion. Your life is calling for you to step in to your full power rather than playing it small. Yep. Mic drop. Beautiful. I'm going to pull a Moonology card and we'll be done. Just because we got the full moon going down. Whew. Guys. Big energy here. I'm not surprised. Really not. With the Lion's Gate coming up, it's there. So. Have confidence. Take care of yourself. Feel into your power. Know that you're worthy. That everything's working out for you. That's an excellent mantra. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for my highest and greatest good. Everything is always working out for me. Beautiful, beautiful mantra. Feel free to adopt it. I know a lot of people who do. There we go. Give time. Oh, sorry. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Beautiful. And that green reminds me of the heart chakra. So, give yourself permission to step into your worthiness. Take time for self-care. That way you can't, because we can't pour from an empty cup. Take the time to... How are they trying to show this to me? Take the time to take care of yourself, and then you're able to give to others. So you got to take care of yourself first, Queen of Cups. Take care of yourself first. That way you have the time and energy to give to other people, worthy causes, whatever it might be. Don't let people take advantage of you, though. Stand in your power. Know that you're good to go. A new start is coming, the new moon. Beautiful. A couple weeks we'll have a new moon. A new start. Because one thing ends, another begins. Everything's a cycle. It's all cyclical. All right, guys. That was a great reading and pretty intense. So take care of yourselves. Know that you got to give yourself permission to do it. Give yourself permission to do it. Know that you can't pour from an empty cup. So hopefully something in here resonated for you, some nugget of wisdom. Check out your other signs and the general reading. So have a fabulous week, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.